In this example, what we're going to do is add an operation that can run on a group of users in the user administration page. So go ahead and open up this fifth step, which is called bulk operations, and go ahead and copy the entire code and paste it over the code that's currently in your persons.module file and save it. I'm going to jump back to the browser so we can show where our operation is going to display. Go ahead and go to People and then List. This is in admin/people/people. And we have this box here called Update Options. Now these are considered operations. And if you click on the dropdown, you'll see a list of different operations that we can perform on a group of users, whichever ones are selected down here. So we could select them all or select them individually. Now you see our new one that we're going to be adding has already been added because I saved the module and then we refresh this page. Now let's go ahead and look at how we added this. I'm going to jump back to the editor. Defining an operation takes two steps. First, we add the operation in our hook user operations function, and then we create the callback function that actually runs through the accounts that are selected and performs some action on them. The structure here of hook user operations is simple. It takes a single array, and in this array it contains a list of any operations that we're going to add. The key is the name of the operation, and then we can add several parameters to it. One is label, and this is the label that will display in the select dropdown on the user management page. And then the callback, which is the callback function that will get run when the operation is called. So we have our function called persons user operations clear search history. And then down here we have our callback function defined. It takes a single parameter called accounts, and we can convert that variable into an array of full user objects using the user load multiple function. Our next step is to loop through these and then do any manipulation that we want to do. So what we're going to do is simply change the search history to be empty. We're going to return an empty array for those. And we'll use the user save function like we have before. And again, the user save function takes two parameters. One is the user object. In this case, it's a variable called account. And the second is an array of any variables that we want to change. Again, we're going to put the data that we want to change inside of the data item in the edit array, and then we'll just run user save. So let's go ahead and jump to the database table to take a look at our user account. And what we should expect here is that we have some search history saved. I'm going to open this up, and sure enough, we have our search history right here saved. We have one item, test search. And so when we run this operation, that should go down to empty. Let's go ahead and jump back to the browser. And I'm going to select my account. And I'm going to select the clear search history operation and click update. Okay, now I'm going to jump back to the database browser. And I'm going to refresh the table. And if I open up the serialized array again, we see the variable search history, but it's assigned an empty array as a value. So our operation worked, and we can run this operation on however many users we'd like.